Bushcraft 412, and today we're going to do my weekend prepping. I try and keep my preps to around $20 a week. It's kind of like an allowance I give myself for prepping kind of non-food items. Food items and water and things like that are a little different. I try and go out and buy bottled water, every so often, buy a couple cases of bottled water. I try and keep a good steady stock of about 3 months of food in my home. Nothing fancy. I don't do any long-term dry storage. I do have some rice, some beans, and things like that, but not more than 3 months worth. So that stuff is separate from my kind of prepping budget. My prepping budget is items that are being stored solely for a shit hits the fan scenario. And sometimes I do use those items, but I try not to. I try to keep them new and good and ready to go. And I wanted to share this week's preps because I got some kind of different things from what I usually get, and just wanted to show what I got and why, and kind of how I'm spending that $20. I've done a few other videos like this before where I've kind of showed what I've done with my $20, and there was a good response to it, so I kind of want to keep it going. First of all, I got a few more of the Coleman Freeze Dried meals. Got the chili and garlic, glacier garlic noodles. Those are $5 a piece, and like I said in my review of them, I did a review. It's on my channel if you're interested. They taste horrible, but if the shit hits the fan and you're hungry, you're gonna eat anything. So I'm gonna get, I'd like to get maybe 50 or 60 of these stored up. That way, I have some good portable food if I ever have to leave my house in a hurry. I'm not lugging hundreds of pounds of canned goods and things like that. I want some nice freeze-dried food to go with the dry food to run out the door in a hurry with. Another item, I got a big tub of lamp oil. As you can see, this thing is gigantic. It's the biggest one Wal-Mart has. As you can see the size of that, 3 quarts, 4 fluid ounces, or 100 fluid ounces of lamp fuel. This is for a tiki torch with citronella. So this is something, if you do end up having to kind of bug out into the wilderness, could be a very helpful item in that it can help you start fires, make lamps, keep the bugs away. Good multi-purpose item. And plus, I know I don't recommend this at all. Do not do this because I've seen bad stuff happen as a result of this. But I know back in the day, people used to use lamp oil as a way to get rid of lice. Now, like I said, I'm not recommending it whatsoever because you can get severe skin burns and reactions to this stuff. But if you're in a really bad situation and it is SHTF and you've got bad lice or something like that and you need to get rid of them, it is an option. But once again, like I said, I've actually seen people with chemical burns from doing it. Do not put this stuff on you. But I believe this is actually a kerosene product. If I remember right, these are pretty much kerosene with additives in them. So it is a good fuel. You can make any kind of homemade lamps for lighting or for heat. I don't know if I cook with this because it does have a lot of chemical additives to it. But you can use it as a fire starter. Multiple uses. And these are about $7 at Walmart for the big one. And I'm going to pick up maybe like 3 or 4 more of these over the next couple of weeks and have them stored just as an item. If you go and say you're in a scenario, maybe just as a horrible storm or a hurricane, tornado, whatever, and you're expecting to lose power for a month, this could be a very good item for making long-lasting lamps for light, etc. But I just wanted a couple, and they're actually pretty cheap. $7 for the whole thing. You can get the smaller ones for $5. This item here, I stole from mdprepper. He has a review on this, and of course I was jealous and had to steal it and copy his idea. So, he has a great channel, guys. If you haven't checked it out, I know we have a lot of subscribers in common. But if not, he's in my kind of favorite channel thing on my page. He has some great material, great gun reviews, lots of nice in-depth reviews on gear. So check him out. And I stole this idea from him. This is a Stanley Multi-use bottle cup. It's kind of neat in that it's all metal on the bottom. The top is plastic. What I like about this is, number one, you can put this and cook with this, boil water in this because it's all metal. But then you can pour it into the top and use the top as a cup. So it's a cup and a bottle all in one. Plus, when these two are together, you can also just open the top and use that as a regular drinking bottle. Nice multi-use item. It's 10 bucks at Walmart. And I thought this would be an excellent thing just to throw in the basement. And once again, SHTF happens, hurricane, tornado, zombie apocalypse, whatever. This is something nice I can grab and throw in a pack. And it gives me multiple use. You know, hence the name, I guess, you know. But I like the idea of being able to boil water in this, use it as a water carrier, and also as a cup. Now, I know a lot of the, they have the stainless steel full-size water bottles. Was it Guyot, I don't know how it's pronounced, G-U-Y-O-T bottles that people use. Those look very nice, but this one I do like because of the fact it has the wide lip. It doesn't come to the, you know, a lot of the all-metal ones are all-metal design. And it's all metal up till here, and you only have the small opening for water. I like the idea of having the wider mouth, that way if you're going to be cooking some soup or anything like that in it, it'll be perfect if you're doing soups or anything. I wouldn't recommend cooking in it because you're just going to burn stuff to the inside, but if you're doing anything liquid, water, soups, broth, excellent multi-use item and a good addition to the basement prep pile. So I hope you enjoyed. This is basically like $27 worth of preps. It doesn't seem like a lot, but as I've mentioned before, it's a battle of attrition. You're doing one little piece at a time. You're not going to be a fully stocked prepper overnight. It takes a long time, a lot of work, a lot of money, but this is how you do it. One piece at a time, one meal at a time, one prep at a time. Just keep on going every week. Hope you enjoyed. This is my $20 preps.